and especially, in the current environment, there's a lot of questioning of governments and how they expend their funds. And, I think it's a good thing, right? To make sure that we're spending the people's money correctly. The one thing I wanted to talk back on, Vicky, too, is the whole idea of, construction is not always a linear line, right? Sometimes there's something that happens and a change that happens. And you brought up a really good point. If something happens during that project, pick up the phone and talk to your funding source, right? You need the full story, but go to them and say, hey, look, we found a sewer pipe. It wasn't there. We're going to do a change order. It's going to be this. We might have to bring in more soil if you're calculating, some grants are down to the square yard of soil that you have to replace. So having that conversation with them and getting the input for them early so that you can kind of adjust is something that I think is a really important, because, they're trusting you with their funding, right? With their money. So you want to make sure that you're having that conversation, almost like you're a contractor working on someone's house. You have to go back to them and say, hey, this happened and we need to fix it. How are we gonna do that?